What's up, y'all? It's Joe Master Lee here, and today we're gonna watch the launch trailer to Death Stranding. That's right, it's only about a week or two out, and at this point, after watching all the stuff that's been released, including the Conan goes to the Kojima offices and checks out the game, but not really check out the game, I'm sitting here still trying to figure out what's going on in this game. Now maybe that's the whole point. Maybe this whole game is all about teasing you just enough of the plot to get you hooked because the mystery of what's going on is the crux of what holds this whole game together. But that being said, I have no idea even what the gameplay is about, and that's kind of scary. Now that being said, Kojima has not disappointed me even once in his illustrious career. Whether it's the Metal Game series, whether it's Police Knot, Snatchers, even the handheld game Boktai. You guys remember that game? Oh, it was awesome. Had a really cool mechanic around the sun. Yeah, he was a designer on that game. Hasn't let us down once. So, hopefully, the trailer just dropped, which is considered the launch trailer. Don't know what that means anymore. I'm honestly confused by like all the different kind of trailers out there, from the teaser trailer to the main trailer. That's what the Witcher TV series on Netflix just dropped, its main trailer. Don't know how that's different than the other trailers. The final trailer for Star Wars, and this one, the launch trailer for the game. So, I'm assuming because it's a launch trailer, they're going to show a healthy amount of gameplay. I'm probably wrong about that. All right, well, let's check it out, all right? And away we go. Oh, God. I need to turn down the volume.
Don't worry.
That scared the snot out of me.
It's okay. I'll always be with you.
See the sunset. The day is ending. There's no pretending.
You know, the thing about the characters in this game, the way they design the face, the texturing, and the way they color it has a waxy look to it that I guess I gotta get used to still. It's obviously they spend a lot of time getting the character faces accurate to match the actors, but
I will hold you
Freeze!
and protect you. So let love warm you. I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes. I'll wait, and soon I'll see your smile in a dream.
what does all that mean? All that text and I'm still clueless.
Tell me, Sam, what does America mean to you? Way my dad made it sound, we were something special. The glue that held it all together. More than a nation. A symbol of freedom and hope. We could bring it all back if we kept on making deliveries and connecting people. He was sure of it.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This is how we'll rebuild our country.
I'll stay
How?
She's fine. Extinction's on hold for now.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Is there time travel involved with this, or is that like a flashback, or what's going on there? You know, Conan was joking that this game is about a delivery man like delivering pizza, but honestly, it doesn't look like it's that far from the truth.
What's the other mark from?
Clinging woman in a cave.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you.
You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on. Even I was welcome.
Man, it's really hard now to tell what's real or not real, and I think that's part of the whole mystery of the game, but man, makes trying to follow a trailer like this even more difficult.
We've had 5 mass extinctions, each caused by an extinction entity. And now it's time for number 6.
Ah, okay, okay, all right. Some plot being actually revealed here.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
The decommissioning order finally came through.
Dead.
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone. I'm on the beach, Sam. Our beach. The one where I was born. Come and find me.
I'm not the only one wearing masks either. There's your boss man.
I'm starting to think I get what the title is about now for the first time.
And, oh, let's not forget little you.
Ooh.
Did I ever tell you my real name? I wanted to. It's Amerigo. After Amerigo Vespucci, the man who discovered the continent.
I thought it was Columbus.
Except Amerigo was full of it. He lied. America is a lie.
Typical Kojima trailer. Just when you think it's over, there's a little bit more.
I'll have to touch you. Close your eyes. Now picture Amelie in her beach. You love her, right? You love her. There it is.
Oh,
Oh, it's almost time.
what the flying Sam Hill? Just what? Okay, look, I'm gonna read the comments because I can't be the only one here that can't get this. I love the comments, man. Pretty much captured exactly what I feel. So I'm not even explaining how I feel. I'm just going to read the comments to you. How about that? I felt like a 7-year-old reading a calculus book. This game will be a mystery even after release. Yeah, you know what? I totally think that's the case. I've actually played Kojima games before, and even after I finish it, I'm still scratching my bald head going like, what the heat, huh? Kojima, I don't know what I developed. The more I see, the less I know. And this one, which I think is going to be an accurate representation of what the game is going to be about. If the trailer is 8 minutes long, can you imagine how long the cutscenes will be? Honestly, at this point, it's just become a fun running joke in the industry regarding Kojima's penchant for elaborate, complex, and convoluted storytelling. It's like that for every one of his games that he's released in the last number of years. But I will say this about Kojima. No matter how much he wants to be a movie director, no matter how much he wants to work with famous actors and actresses, at the end of the day, the storylines that he creates never get in the way of the stellar gameplay that he's always been able to put together. That's absolutely critical. That's absolutely key. I mean, maybe that's one reason why it takes so long for him to make these games, and maybe that's why the budgets always go way out of whack, is because his stories are so convoluted. It takes the rest of the team that much more time to like piece it all together and make it play and work well. But he always takes the time to do it, and he always fights for that. Maybe that's one reason why he's no longer at Konami, which is a company that I used to work for, and I know they have very strict budgets, and they have very strict time allocations for like how long games are supposed to take. And Kojima always ran against that wall, and he always, quite frankly, broke through that wall. I don't think there are many people left in the gaming industry who have that kind of weight to be able to pull something like this off. Now, that being said, this is him on his own. He's got a lot to prove to make sure that this turns out to be a game that lives up to the hype, one, and the second, the mystery at this point. I feel like the mystery is part of the hype at this point. You know what I'm saying? He's got a lot to live up to, because if this doesn't work, it proves that at the end of the day, he required the kind of resources that Konami had to be able to pull off his vision. And there's no doubt in my mind, this was an expensive endeavor for him to put together. I mean, just look at this thing. Literally within 30 seconds into this trailer, I'm seeing things here that I've never seen pulled off before in a game like this. The one thing at this point I really hope he does nail, I'm not worried about the story at this point. I'm not worried about the gameplay. I am worried that this might be nothing more than a delivery game. I mean, if that really is the crux of it, oh, that just sounds boring as hell. I'm sure he's going to make it really interesting, but that type of game, honestly, isn't my flavor. A stealth game where you're trying to mostly dodge stuff. I mean, that's what he's been known for Metal Gear. I kind of like the more recent versions of Metal Gear where there's a lot more action and variety in the gameplay than some of his earlier stuff there. So we'll see. You know, I mean, he's built a career on building really interesting stealth mechanics mixed with action, very elaborate, fleshed out worlds. I am certain he's going to be able to do that here. And I'm just going to have to accept the reality that even though we're now only a week or two away from launch, I am just going to be completely flummoxed on what the F is going on and just learn to appreciate it. I'm going to love it. I'm going to be here like with the rest of y'all and just appreciate this moment in time where you're literally anticipating the game and you have no, it's like a complete mystery still. And yeah, I would spend $60 for it. All right, yeah, that's all I got. Let me know if you feel the same way, right? If you are just as confused, which leads to a lot of tension on, oh my gosh, should I go and spend good money on this? But at the same time, you know you're gonna do it. Like if you're in that same boat as me and I get a feeling that's a big ass boat, let me know, right? And we're gonna paddle this boat to shore instead of it, turning out to be the Titanic. All right, y'all. Peace out.